America's top diplomat says the Biden administration is, quote, relentlessly focused on the kidnapping of 17 missionaries in Haiti, most of whom are Americans. That message from Secretary of State Anthony Blinken, and it comes as the FBI is helping advise on negotiations after the gang holding the group demanded a $17 million ransom. Matt Rivers has more from Port-au-Prince.
Well, according to the Justice Minister that I spoke to during the day on Tuesday, negotiations are ongoing between the gang 400 Mawozo, responsible authorities say, for the kidnapping of these 17 missionaries, and the group the missionaries were here working for, Christian Aid Ministries. Negotiations for their release are ongoing, with the gang demanding, at least at this point, $1 million per person as a ransom. Of course, that would total up to a $17 million total ask. We're told that FBI agents are on the ground here from the United States. They are assisting that ministry and its leadership, along with Haitian negotiators in the police force here to help assist, but they are not directly communicating with the gang. It is, in fact, the ministry itself that is doing the communicating with the advice being given from these law enforcement entities. We are told several calls have taken place between the kidnappers and this ministry group since this abduction took place on Saturday afternoon. The Justice Minister also telling us that it is likely that these hostages are being held somewhere outside of the gang's main area of control, which is the suburb of Port-au-Prince called Croix-les-Bouquets. They're likely being held in a location outside of that area. It's something that the Justice Minister says this gang often does, even moving hostages around from time to time. It has been known to happen. Interestingly, the Justice Minister says that it has been communicated to this gang that there will be severe consequences for the gang if any harm is to come on these kidnapping victims. He said that has not swayed this gang, however, and they are sticking to their demands. A source in Haiti security forces tells us that, at least as far as they know, the kidnapping victims are in good health at the moment. They seem to not have suffered too bad physical effects from this kidnapping, but of course that's something they're monitoring very closely. That source also adding that in the conversations between the gang and the ministry group, the gang, the representatives from that gang, appear calm. Matt Rivers, CNN, Port-au-Prince, Haiti.